Hey guys, this is part 14 of Azure tutorial. In this video, we will learn what are Azure App Service Plan. So, what are Azure App Service Plan? App Service Plan is a service which is used by app services to define the compute resources required for your application to run. What is the difference between App Service and App Service Plan in Azure? In free and shared tiers, an app receives CPU minutes on a shared VM instance and cannot scale out. In other tiers, an app runs and scales as follows. When you create an app in App Service, it is put into an App Service plan. When the app runs, it runs in all the VM instances configured in the App Service plan. And we have discussed about App Service in our previous video, so I strongly recommend you to watch that video. The link is in the description below. So now let's see how to create an App Service plan. So let's flip to the Azure portal and here search for App Service plan and here click on that. So currently there are two app service plans. Let's create a new one for this demo. So, subscription, free trial, resource group. So let's name the resource group as, okay, let's just create a new resource group for this demo. Agile test app service and let's click OK. So and in a name for your app service plan. Let's name that app service 2. So our operating system is Linux or Windows and okay, Azure region. So select East US, let's leave all the default option and let's just say review and create. So now it's running the final validation. So let's wait while the validation is passed and let's click this create. So now it's initializing the deployment. Later on it will be submitting the deployment and then our deployment will be in progress. That would take rather a long time, so I will fast forward the process for you guys. So here our deployment is complete, so let's now go to the resource and here is an option called scale up and scale down. So here we have the functionality called pricing tiers. So now what are pricing tiers? We will have a separate video on pricing tiers in our upcoming videos. So I strongly recommend that you should watch that videos because our whole Azure concept is dependent on them. For now, just keep in mind that Azure pricing tiers are in simple terms, so whenever we are using Azure services, we have to use more services. Then pricing tiers comes into role. So for example, here the free pricing tier is selected, and which includes these facilities, 1 GB disk storage and all that stuff. So similarly, as if I select the shared infrastructure, we get this custom domains option as well. If we select this option, we will get manual scale and these options. So according to your needs, you can scale up if you want more resources of Azure, and you can scale down if you want less resources or if you aren't basically using Azure resources. That's it in this video. Thank you for listening.